This is my second recording. In this recording, I'm going to show you how are you going to work in your lab. The first thing is you go to the left panel, and here you can see I've created lab groups and lab reports. So when you click on this lab groups, your group will show here. So right now I've created 3 groups, and I will open these groups just to show you who is present in each groups. So group 1 has Sahar, Michalita and Natasha. All of you're going to work in group 1 together in the lab. Let's go back to groups and let's open group 2. Group 2, you have Miguel, Jesse and Dana. All 3 of you will work together in group 2. And then once you are done with the lab, you will click on lab reports. And then our first lab will be orientation. For that you don't have to create a lab report. I will show you, some of the knife skill techniques, and you will identify some herbs and spices. From next lab onwards, you will do actual lab in groups, and then you are going to write the report here. So once the report is ready, how are you going to write the report? So I have created a template here, and follow the template here. The first thing, you are going to write the title of the lab. In this case, your title will be grains and legume lab. You are going to write down the names of the group members and the date on which you did your lab. Then you will move on to objective of lab. So state in your own words, what are you trying to achieve in this lab, or what is the main objective for this lab. Then you are going to answer the following questions. What did you do in the lab? Which recipe did you cook? Did you have any issues while we are preparing the recipe? Did the recipe work okay, or did they have any kind of limitations? Once the lab is done, each group you are going to test your recipe and the other group recipe. And out of those 2 recipes, you are going to indicate which one is your best recipe. And you are going to use your best judgment to determine the best recipe. And then in results and discussion, you are going to write down one food science technique that you learned in this particular lab, and you are going to describe that particular technique in your own words. So that is all the lab report which you have to do. You are going to submit this as a group submission. Okay, so you can see here, the submission is being given here. It is a group submission, so any one person in that group can submit, and that will take care of the entire thing. Now, I have created a deadline for the lab report, since this is a condensed semester. So what I created here, let me pull up the syllabus here. So what I created here, I have to change the schedule here. So from lab 2 onwards, okay, lab 2, 3 and 4, they are due all together on 14th January. Okay, and then I have lab 5, 6, 7. They are due on 21st January, which is a holiday. So you can, work at home, and you as you can see, all these submissions are online. So there is no need for you to come in person. And then the last day of the class, lab report 8 and 9, they are due. Another thing I would like to mention here, what I did here, 22nd January, which is a Tuesday, you don't have to come to class. You can use that day as a study day to prepare for final. Final will be on 23rd January. Alright, so I hope everything is clear with how you are going to navigate. If you have any question, please email me during the break. I'll do my best to reply to your emails. And please use this particular email address here. You can reach me faster if you use this email address, rgatak@hunter.cuny.edu. So right now, your task or your homework is to go through the syllabi, read the syllabi, listen to my recordings, get the textbook. I will email you the lab 1, read the lab 1 before you come to class in person on 3rd January. Thank you.